Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Splendid Gaming here. We got a new cup for the month of October for the first cup of season 3 of Silph, and it's the Sunrise Cup. We have flying types, grass types, fire types, ground types and normal types, and rock types and megas are banned. So we do have shadow as well as legendaries and mythicals which we can use in this cup. So let's jump into the battles. I'm gonna use a search string in every battle. You can find that search string on my Telegram group. I shared that on my Telegram group. You can find my channel link in the description below, the Telegram channel that I have. So you can use that search string and find all the Pokemon you already have. So we are going to jump into game number 1. Really sorry that I do not stay enough at that choosing menu, but still we got Mantine in the lead, and I have Shiftry in the mid, and I have Altaria in the end. So that Alolan Marowak of Raghav is throwing in hexes. Hex is a good move. It charges fast, but it depends on what kind of meta it is, whether Hex works better or the Fire Spin. So he switches to Stunfisk. I'm going to switch as well, but before switching I lower his attack and I bring in Shiftry. Now I do not throw my moves because his attack is lowered and we resist both of his moves. So I always overcharge my Shiftry against Stunfisk. You can do that as well with any of your grass types because you are not going to take much damage. So I charged enough. Now I can throw a foul play onto this Noctowl. I am not expecting a shield. Shield comes out. I can throw one more foul play which is gonna hit him. He's out of his shields. I have one shield left. So I bring in my Mantine. I want to throw at least Bubble Beam, but we can throw a Ice Beam and take down that Noctowl. So I'm going to the Ice Beam because he has no shields. We take a Sky Attack. We survive that Sky Attack and we are gonna throw the Ice Beam. Noctowl goes down. Out comes the Stunfisk. Do I throw a Bubble Beam? I do throw a Bubble Beam. His attack is lowered one more time and I'm gonna switch. I bring in Altaria. Fortunately his attack is lowered, so this discharge hurts very little. His Stunfisk switches again. That's a lot of switching. The first game is going insane right now, and we take a Shadow Ball and we do survive, but we won't survive another one. We throw a Sky Attack. Out comes his Stunfisk. Our Altaria is going to go down. We take a discharge. I bring in my Shiftry. I want to throw a Leaf Blade. I do throw a Leaf Blade, and that's good games for game number 1. So really close and really exciting game number 1 for the practice battles. We do not even have Pokemon prepared yet. We are just using what we have already. Again, using the string. I'm gonna bring Sunny Cherim, Blaziken and Wigglytuff. Really a unique team. I'm just experimenting here, just practicing here, trying out different Pokemon. I see that on PvPoke the Galarian Stunfisk is ranked number 1 for the Sunrise Cup, so it might be the time that I finally create a Galarian Stunfisk. The thing is, this cup is full of flyers. Flyers are everywhere. Noctowl, Skarmory, Altaria, so we can use that rock type moves to take them down. So with that rock slide spam of Galarian Stunfisk, it can really come in handy. So we got a really good lead. We can spam Weather Ball and we can do super effective damage to the Skarmory. Skarmory is really in trouble here. We just need to watch out for that Sky Attack or some other flying type moves he throws. So we finally get hit by one move and we definitely want to shield because he throws a Brave Word which makes his defense fell, and we are still gonna spam our Weather Balls and he's out of his shields, and there we go, the last Weather Ball. Skarmory goes down and we are still standing with one shield. So I try to throw a Weather Ball at least, but we do not succeed. I bring out my Wigglytuff because Blaziken is going to be pretty weak to Mantine, and I expected a Bubble Beam, but out comes Ice Beam, and here comes his Ferrothorn, and definitely want to switch. We have the answer to Ferrothorn. We really have the answers to his team. Only his Skarmory would have given us trouble, but fortunately we got the answers to that as well in the beginning. So really going good, and we got Stone Edge on this Blaziken, and we take down that Mantine pretty easy. Our Wigglytuff was in some trouble in this match, but fortunately our other Pokemon were so good against his team. Using that string again, you can find that in my Telegram channel, and link in the description. And I use Meganium, Swampert and Noctowl, 3 more new Pokemon that I'm gonna try for the Sunrise Cup. Let's see what Raghav comes up with. And while you are watching this video, guys, if you are learning anything, make sure to give a like and subscribe for more such videos. And I'm super excited because I was not playing the Silph Cup really. I didn't play the season 1 and I jumped in the mid of season 2, so I'm really excited to play a whole Silph season this time. So let's move on to the game here. We got Munchlax from his side. Munchlax, a very tanky Pokemon, but we can handle it. Meganium is such a beast and is such a fast charger. So we are throwing in our frenzy plants. I want to get out of here. I could have switched to Swampert here, but I decide to switch to Noctowl. I switched to Noctowl, and this Honchkrow is gonna give us trouble, but rest of the team not really. So let's see how we do here. We throw a Sky Attack. He shields the Sky Attack. Now we are even on the shields. He throws another Sky Attack here. Yes, and we shield again, and now we throw another Sky Attack. Are we gonna be going even on the shields? Yes, we go even on the shields. He brings out Munchlax. We throw a Sky Attack, and that should be enough for the Munchlax. Munchlax goes down, and out comes his Quagsire. So we can throw a Frenzy Plant from Meganium here, but I do a mistake here. I should not have thrown that Sky Attack, because Frenzy Plant should have been enough. The grass type moves, all these charge moves are just enough for all the Mud Boys. So I do a big mistake here, but I still end up winning the match because we still did fine and we had very strong Pokemon. But that was a mistake. Should not have thrown that Sky Attack and should have brought my Meganium and thrown the Frenzy Plant. So going into the match number 4, because my Swampert was not used in that match, I bring out my Swampert, and also I bring out my Ferrothorn, and just for the sake of a new Pokemon I throw in Steelix as well. So we bring in Swampert. We have a Sludge Wave, and I expected a shield here, so I did not throw the Sludge Wave, but there was no shield. We could have taken down that Wigglytuff, but anyways we have double charged our Hydro Cannon and we get 1 shield. We bring out our Ferrothorn. He switches to Cherim. Oh, so now I am not expecting a shield. I am expecting a shield. At the last moment I switched from Flash Cannon to Power Whip, and we got that shield, and we got another Weather Ball coming in. But before one more Weather Ball comes in, we will get our Flash Cannon. But will that Flash Cannon be enough? And let's see. That Flash Cannon is not enough, not super effective, just neutral damage. And we bring out Steelix. That's a mistake. I should have brought out my Swampert and catch that Weather Ball. That would have been fine, but I brought out my Steelix, which is clearly a mistake. We take a Mud Bomb, and our Steelix is just getting chunked down with fire and ground type moves. We throw a Crunch, which is doing almost nothing here, and our Steelix just goes down without doing much. And now this Whiscash is spamming his Mud Bombs, and just before we throw a Power Whip, he got 1 more Mud Bomb, which is really scary here. And I throw a Power Whip, which is caught by the Cherim, and we lose all the energy we took forever to farm. And this game is just going down the drain. We are doing so many mistakes, and out comes Wigglytuff. While we resist it, we are almost dead already, and we cannot reach a Hydro Cannon, and we go down with that Ice Beam. So really well played by Raghav, and a lot of mistakes by us there. So I really need to practice with this cup before we jump into a real cup in the October, right? So in the 5th battle, if you have seen my old videos, old practice videos, I try to use the best 3 that I used in the entire video, and I try to definitely win the last 5th match. So I like these 3 the most: Altaria, Mantine and Shiftry, which is my first team, and it's just the first team in reverse. The Altaria is in the beginning, and I just throw these 3 in, and I throw a Sky Attack. The Vigoroth is doing a lot of damage to us, and I'm not gonna shield it. I expect a body slam and it does not do that much of damage. We are almost going down, but we throw a sky attack. I switch before our Altaria goes down for some reason. I just want to use it as a sacrificial swap, or maybe to surprise him, because when the HP is really low, people may expect that the Pokemon fainted, but actually we swapped, so that is some psychological thing going on. So I sometimes save very low or 1 HP Pokemon there. So we got Mantine, which kills that Regrowth with the bubble beam. I do not save my Mantine here, it's too little on health. And now this is a very tricky situation here, because we do not have any good counters to that Vespiquen, and Vespiquen is a really surprise pick here. But we have two shields and we throw a foul play, which is not enough. We need one more foul play, and out comes his another charge move, and which is Exizor. We are dark type, we will take super effective to that, and we throw another foul play. Both of our shields that was saved are finally used, but we do win that. So good games, 5 games done there, and hopefully you learned something, guys. And if you learned something, make sure to hit the like and subscribe for more. I will see you again. A lot of videos are coming in both Pokemon Go and Ingress. I'll see you soon.